Hey everyone, Score Uni here. Today we're diving into some interesting facts about Rudeus Greyrat. Rudeus Greyrat is known throughout the world by a rather infamous nickname, Rudeus of the Swamp. He's one of the central characters of the Mushoku Tensei novel, manga, and anime series. Across a life full of ups and downs, he built a legacy of achievements, chief among them, standing alongside the dragon god Orsted against the human god Hitogami, and eventually earning a place among the 7 great powers, the strongest beings in the world. Today, let's dig into some facts about him you might not know. Here's an interesting detail. The name Rudeus had in his previous life has never actually been revealed by the author. All we really know is that before reincarnating, he was a 34-year-old NEET who'd had a pretty forgettable life, bullied badly throughout high school, which pushed him to drop out entirely. Even after his family urged him to go back and try again, he refused and shut himself off from the world, spending most of his time on games, manga, and adult videos instead. Things got worse when his parents passed away. He didn't even attend the funeral, and his remaining relatives, furious, threw him out of the house. Broke and wandering the streets, reflecting on the mess his life had become, he happened to witness someone about to be hit by a truck. He pushed them out of the way and died in their place, only to wake up reincarnated in a brand new world. After reincarnating with his memories intact, Rudeus carried over some, let's say, eccentric habits. Even as a baby just learning to crawl, he was already drawn to women's underwear, and he'd later admit to keeping and treasuring items belonging to the women in his life. Rudeus's family isn't rich, but it isn't poor either. His father Paul is a skilled swordsman, while his mother Zenith is warm and normal. That said, Rudeus himself has said he never really saw Paul as a proper father figure, more like a friend, partly because of Paul's well-known reputation as a womanizer. Paul comes from the Rudeus Greyrat line, one of the oldest noble houses in the world, but as a young man, he clashed with his own father and gave up the Rudeus name to become an adventurer instead. Zenith, meanwhile, was raised devoutly in the Church of Milas, and by all accounts was considered the model of a proper young lady in her homeland, until she had a falling out with her parents, ran away, and became an adventurer herself, which is how she eventually met and married Paul. According to Orsted, who has lived through hundreds of time loops, Rudeus being reincarnated as Paul and Zenith's son actually changed history significantly. In earlier loops, that child was stillborn. Over the course of his life, Rudeus ends up marrying 3 women: Roxy Magurdia, his childhood magic tutor, Sylphiette, his best friend since he was young, and Eris Boreas Greyrat, his cousin, and his very first student, whom he himself tutored in magic. Beyond his wives, Rudeus also has 2 younger sisters. Norn Greyrat is his full sister, the daughter of Paul and Zenith, while Aisha Greyrat is his half-sister, born to Paul and the family's former maid, Lelia. Rudeus isn't especially gifted with a sword, but his talent for magic is on another level. In his very first sparring match against Paul, he was clever enough to set traps that limited his father's movement, catching Paul completely off guard. Later, as an adventurer, he became known by that swamp nickname for his habit of trapping opponents in swamp-like terrain before striking. He's also one of the rare few who can cast magic without chanting, meaning he can unleash spells instantly, while most mages need to recite incantations, sometimes spending years just trying to shorten them. Combine that with a mana pool that both Orsted and the Demon King Badagadi have called one of the largest in history, and you get spellwork that's brutally hard for enemies to deal with. By some accounts, he's pushed his water magic all the way to Emperor rank. with earth, wind, and fire magic, plus healing, detoxification, and defensive magic all reaching saint rank. One catch though, unlike most warriors, Rudeus can't use battle aura armor, a magic, woven defense most fighters rely on. Orsted explains this comes from Rudeus carrying a fragment tied to the Demon King Laplace, which makes him fundamentally incompatible with that technique, leaving him more vulnerable in close combat despite his raw power. That wraps up a look at some interesting facts about Rudeus Greyrat from the Mushoku Tensei novel, manga, and anime. This is by no means the full picture, but hopefully it gave you something useful. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.